Easter people. And happy Easter. It wasn't just last week. Easter is a season that leads us right up to Pentecost. We celebrate the 50 days of Easter. It is a season that we remember Jesus' appearing after his resurrection, and we remember the work of the early church. So if I named some of the apostles, how would you characterize them? Peter, well, he was the denier. But he also goes on to become Peter the Rock. He becomes the Rock. Jesus names him Peter the Rock. If I gave you Judas the betrayer. Yes, if I gave you John the beloved one, the disciple that Jesus loved, and he always refers to himself that way in the gospel. He's very humble as well. If I said Matthew the tax collector, yes, remember Matthew the tax collector. But no doubt, if I say Thomas, you will say the doubter. Throughout the season, we think about where each of these apostles were. It is Thomas who later says, "Let us go and see," who we give him a bad rap because he's only in Scripture twice, and one time he doubts because he doesn't see. You remember that the disciples were in the upper room with all the doors and windows locked, and Jesus appears out of nowhere, and it just so happens that Thomas is gone. And the disciples tell him when he comes back, Jesus is alive and we have seen him. He was just here. And Thomas said, unless I put my hands in his nail-scarred, if I touch his nail-scarred hands and see the scars in his side, I will not believe. And he gets a bad rap as being the doubter. Jesus said, when he appears later so that Thomas can see him, Jesus said, you are blessed because you have seen and believed, but blessed are those who believe even though they have not seen. Today, what kind of faith are you bringing in? Are you Thomas the doubter, Matthew the tax collector, John the beloved? Are you Peter the denier, or the Rock? Where are you in your heart and what you bring today? Do you doubt that God is real and that God is present? Or are you here with an expectant heart? I pray today that we would be the opposite of the one who doubts, that we would be the ones who, even though we have not seen Jesus with our eyes, we have experienced him in our heart, and we have no doubt that Jesus is real.